9 o'clock in St. Louis, actually 8:59. You're getting an extra minute of wonderful broadcasting for free here on the program. It's the ITDRoll.com Morning After on 590 The Fan, KFNS, and KFNS.com. Timothy Michael McKernan, Douglas Elvin Vaughn, Jennings Randolph Jr. filling in for the Cat, and we have Jay Boyd, the Vice President of Web Operations at Inside STL Enterprises, LLC, Doug, and then Zach, who did IBON in the morning, and they are both in studio because they have cameras pointed on our guests for a very special edition, Jennings, of Foot Fetish Friday.
This is a unique one. There is no doubt about it. We've never had anything quite like this.
Yep, it's a treat because the ladies who are in today are painted, and their feet are painted only. And they are painted. I just tweeted pictures. The feet are painted, one with like cardinal socks, but that's paint. And then one with blue socks. Ladies, say hello. Who do we have here?
Hello. Hi, I'm Jessica Dana. I'm the painter.
You are the painter. Jessica is the painter.
Models.
And what are the models' names?
Marissa and Tara.
Marissa and Tara Jennings are here.
And it's as I said, it's very unique. First, let's talk to Jessica, the painter. How did this start for you? How did you become a body art painter?
How did I become a sock painter?
Yeah.
Well, I became a body painter about 11 years ago because I'm a makeup artist.
Okay.
And just by doing creative makeup, I sort of fell into it by accident. I was doing them I did about 3 of them before they started paying me. So I do it all the time. I do children, I do full bodies, I do painted jerseys, painted jewelry, painted socks.
You did the Playboy party at the All-Star game in 2009, according to
Yes, that was
correct?
Exciting. I did 19 models that night. I think that might have been a record breaker for me.
And were they all topless?
Nice
They were all topless.
So you were painting their breasts.
I did. I painted
How
all
was
of their
that?
breasts.
Tell me about that. Tell Doug about that, too.
Well, it's exciting because there's no rules. So unlike clothing where it has to zip or follow some sort of guidelines, I can do whatever I want.
Nice. Huh. Doug?
And you enjoyed this, didn't you?
I do. I love painting bodies and breasts and feet and children. Anything I can paint, I love. I love glitter, jewels. As you can see, I was painting last night. I'm still a little glittered from last night.
Yeah, you got glitter up on your shoulder.
Yep, it's not like it looks.
What kind of paint is this? This is latex paint, I'm guessing. It's not
no,
oil-based.
I do work with latex, but traditionally I just use professional, top quality body paint, and they're made for the body. It's almost like high pigmented makeup, actually.
Well, you don't get that at Home Depot in the paint department. Where do you get it?
And not typically. I do get some supplies there occasionally.
Well, hey now.
I love to go in Home Depot and ask for some costuming supplies. They say, "What do you need it for?"
Yeah.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Are you going to ask her out?
No.
Yeah, it seemed, Jay, it seemed like, what's that about?
I appreciate the fact that she said earlier that she enjoyed painting breasts.
I absolutely do. I need a male partner to help me paint the breasts.
That'd be hard to
I've
find.
actually been one of her models previously.
On the
for
breast?
a couple of events, yeah.
And
Topless events.
Both of her breasts, actually, not just one of them.
Whoa.
And how was that to have Jessica paint your breasts?
Fantastic. It was wet going on and cold afterwards, but
Clip
very
that up.
entertaining, and the crowds always love it.
Fun to wash off, too.
So you have no problem walking around basically topless?
No, actually, for some reason, it's even more comfortable because then you know why everyone is staring at you, and you can just tell people take a picture.
Nice.
It'll last longer.
Look at that.
And they love to hug and get close, and it's amazing.
What happens when they hug? Does the paint rub off? Or?
It can, but typically it's not a large problem. I've never had a call in 11 years of somebody ruining a suit or a nice dress from the paint.
What's the biggest breast you've painted?
Oh, wow. We typically try to stay below a C. To be honest, the larger breasts prefer to keep them tucked in.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right? Is that right? Interesting. Well, we have you guys in here, and you have the painted legs and feet with the socks for a sponsored segment. We have it sponsored by Lubriderm. Foot Fetish Friday. Now, Jay, we want to make it clear.
Official sponsor.
This is great.
Yeah, it's a real
I need
treat.
them to sponsor me on a regular.
Yeah, see if you can do it. They have a lot of ad dollars for creepy segments. But Jay, we don't want to call it a fetish because, Doug, it's just a mild...
Yeah, it's almost not even worth bringing up because the fetish is so mild.
That's what I tell people.
But we wanted to have you guys in.
That's what they say.
And Iggy was able to bring you in. And Jay usually asks a few questions.
Yeah.
He likes American American history and then also the Little Rascals, and you'll see how he weaves it together in the interview. So, Marissa and Terry, if you could step to the microphone. Doug,
start
it's time
with
for
Marissa.
Foot Fetish
Models
Friday.
know a lot about American history, too. I mean, that's why I hire them.
Marissa, we'll just start off with an easy one for you. What is your favorite? What television show do you watch on a regular basis nowadays?
Oh, boy. Oh, let me see. Well, I'm kind of a geek, so I'm more into anime, so I'd have to say...
Anime?
Yeah, I'd have to say Full Metal is probably...
Doug?
What is that?
Doug?
What is Full Metal?
Explain anime to Doug.
That's
anime,
like Japanese cartoons.
Yeah, it's
right?
animation, or, Japanese animation, cartoonish type of thing. I'd have to say Full Metal is my favorite, only because it kind of brings in like a spiritual type thing and with
Next
the anime,
question.
and it's got a lot of action. I know, I'm a geek.
No,
I know.
it's okay.
Marissa's also my assistant, so I think for her to like anime would be right in the correct
It
alley
works.
as
Sure.
the artist. Yes.
No, that's true.
Yeah, we love cartoons. Very mature here.
Marissa, without any help from anybody, what date or what year was Pearl Harbor?
It's a great question.
I know you did.
You can guess.
You can guess. I mean, just,
Yeah.
you guess a decade.
You have nothing to lose. There's no prize on the line. It's
Pearl
just,
Harbor.
It's just a knowledge of American history.
1979.
Yeah,
close.
she's fired.
Very close.
And trust me, we've learned
Around
over
that
the
area.
course of time.
Hey,
it's
give
a
me
tough
a break. I'm fresh out of high school.
it's a-
okay?
Right. You shouldn't know that. You got the right century.
That's after I was born.
It's a
Marissa.
tough
Thank you.
question.
Thank you. Thank you
Tough
very much.
question.
It's a Villa girl.
Go for it.
When, Marissa, was the last time that you were passionately kissed? And when I say passionately kissed,
Sure you do. Yeah.
your knees buckled and stuff.
Without paint buckled.
Probably yesterday.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that
right?
Who was the one doing the passionate kissing?
My boyfriend Tyler.
Really?
Nice.
And he made your knees buckle. That Tyler did.
Yes.
T-Money.
Yeah.
Doug, would you like to meet Tyler?
Team money. Go Tyler.
Do you know Tyler, Doug?
I don't know Tyler. Why would I know Tyler?
Sounds like you should.
Everybody should know Tyler.
All right, and your name is?
I'm Tara.
Tara.
Yes.
All right, Tara. We'll ask you a couple similar questions. When, what television show do you watch on a regular basis nowadays?
I'm kind of a geek too, but in a different way. I'd say like Nova. I'm always watching PBS.
This
Nova.
is a
Tons of travel
Diversion
stuff.
round.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, now here's one for you.
Okay.
What year was the Declaration of Independence signed?
wow.
Okay, on Pearl Harbor it's 1941, right?
Nicely
Look at
done.
this, Doug.
Okay.
She was ready for that.
Declaration of Independence.
Declaration of
is
Independence.
1776.
Hey now.
Look at this.
Hey now.
Look at the
Wow.
big brain
Wow.
on Tara. College grad.
Wow, look at this.
Tara, just out of curiosity, when was the last time you were passionately kissed? And when I say passionately kissed,
What do you mean by that?
I mean your knees buckled
Oh.
and stuff.
I'd say, probably in the last week or two.
Okay.
And who was doing the kissing? Was it Tyler again?
No, I'm not familiar. I'm going to meet Tyler after this.
Nice. Gotta
No,
be
that was my man Pearly.
Excuse me?
My man
Pearly.
Pearly.
Yeah.
Pearly. Is that I would hope it's
That's
a
a real
nickname.
name. Real name.
His mama named him Pearly.
He is the fourth. His dad is
Pearly the
from the
fourth.
Northeast, and it's an old school name.
Wow.
Pearly is his first name?
Yeah, isn't that wild?
It is.
And he's
I
half
never
Korean.
Earl of Pearl Monroe.
This is just Pearly.
He's half
Different
Korean,
guy.
did you say?
Yes, and a huge sports fan.
Nice.
It's like
He knew
pension. We
exactly
gotta
who you guys were.
Get them together with action.
Yeah, get them together.
I guess they need to put their feet up.
Well, you
here
haven't
at
asked them
least.
how they feel about their feet or the Little Rascals. I mean, it seems like...
I'm a little thrown off by the painting. Look at this, Doug.
Wow. St. Louis
Look at
Blues.
this. Doug, take a look.
I don't have a perch.
St.
I gotta
Louis
get the
Blues
camera
sock painted.
I mean, it's pretty intense. Now, I see you got tats, Marissa.
Yes.
How many total tats do you have?
I have 3.
3.
Yes.
And what about you? You got any tats? How many?
3.
3. It's a 3-tat crew.
And they're painted socks all the way to the knee.
Boy,
One
the
St.
Blues
Louis
fans
Blues,
are gonna
one
love
Cardinal.
this.
Yeah, well, this is great for
You want
Hockey
to get a
Bob.
closer one of the Cardinals?
Yeah, get the closer one of the Cardinals. Get that hoof up here. Hold on.
See, I don't know
Here you
if
go,
I
Jay.
But be careful now. Oh, yeah, we'll get them together. Let's cross the streams.
area. Yeah, but you're...
You got to get the bird over a little
Look,
bit this
Ted, the
way.
feet are almost touching.
I know.
Does that do anything for you?
Make sure boys get in
Look
that
at
shirt.
those. You guys need to borrow my pictures.
No, that's good. That's good. Very nice. We'll ask the little rascal question. You can jump down and get back to the mic.
Yeah.
We'll ask the little.
It's more important stuff to get to. I just don't get this.
No, it tells you a lot about people, Doug. Do you, Marissa? Do you know who the Little Rascals are? Okay. Do you have a favorite Little Rascal? I know it's not anime, but
I think alfalfa.
alfalfa.
Oh, yeah.
Alfalfa.
And what about yourself?
I'm gonna go.
Whoops, that was kind of
buckwheat.
neat.
Buckwheat gets a
That's
win.
a popular play. And how do you guys feel about your own feet?
It's a great question.
Do you like them?
I love them,
Okay.
and I've always known that they were exceptionally good looking because people have told me my entire life.
Is
So
that
I
right?
pick up on fugly feet on the regular. Ladies,
Oh,
men,
wow.
keep them covered.
Right.
If they're fugly.
If they're bad, don't mess. Don't
If they're
play.
wracked, if they're a mess.
Jay,
Get
have
them
you taken a
painted
look
by
at-
Jessica or covered?
I
in.
haven't gotten a very close look at her.
Yeah, let me
feet.
get a
Come
close
over here
look.
for
Jay,
a minute.
Jay's a professional. Let's take a look. There's Zach with the camera.
They are nice. What kind of shoes are those?
They're BBs.
BBs? Look like the Boston Bruin logo, Doug.
Oh. Now,
Oh,
Jay
you-
likes
you-
For baseball.
You do have nice feet, I must admit.
Jay likes a girl to occasionally kick him in the face.
No, not necessarily.
Yes,
no,
we
Yeah, he does.
not
That's kind of a-
necessarily.
I've had requests to walk on backs before.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yeah.
How about that, Jay?
I want to
Wanna do that?
I want no. I
Let
want
him walk on your
to.
back.
He's ready to give me his card.
No, I want to ask Jessica, Dane here, some questions because she got nice feet too,
Uh-oh.
She does.
and they're not painted.
Not yet.
How many tats you got, girl?
Actually, 3. I have a tat on my face though.
What?
I'm a face and body painter, so I can do that. I have a little superstar, like this little gangster. Yeah.
Where is it? Where is this? I don't see it.
It's covered with
Yeah.
makeup.
Oh, is that right? I
Really?
see that. I see it now. There's a star.
Wait, let me see.
It's subliminal.
Oh wow!
You don't
never know.
catch it at first. And that's
Yeah,
part of the
until you
plan.
pointed it out.
That's
And
part of the
where
plan.
where are the other tattoos?
I have one on my middle finger, another star,
Another
and then
star.
I have on my ankle some roses.
Jay, do you like when the tats are on the ankle or the feet?
I would rather the ankle than the feet.
And why is that?
The feet should be left alone.
They should be left alone.
Yeah, I mean it's up to the individual person.
Of course.
I would be remiss if I didn't ask. Do any of the 3 of you like gals?
Thank you.
I don't. I'll let you guys answer. I mean, I like gals, but
Right.
not for relationship purpose. But I love painting breasts.
Well, that's me
I mean,
too.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a secret affair with Scarlett Johansson.
Oh,
She's gorgeous.
Doug, I didn't know
She
that.
just doesn't
She's
know it.
gorgeous. She
Okay.
just doesn't know. It's,
Okay.
it's on the it's
All
on the DL. She just doesn't.
And that
know
would be
yet.
okay with T-Money if that happened? Yeah. All right.
I'm obviously pretty laid back about everything. If I'm working with other topless girls that are painted up, so I don't have a problem with women.
But does that mean
Do you play?
you've hooked up with a girl before? My read is
I'm
my
gonna go
my
no comment.
my read was yes. I have to tell you, my read on her was an immediate yes. Yeah.
Right.
Jessica, have you hooked up with a girl before? Made out? My read is a yes.
No,
My read was a yes.
Because she
It was
cleared
it
her
was an
throat.
absolute yes. It doesn't matter.
I'm looking
the
for
answer,
a man.
But you have hooked up. You've made out. You've at the very least made out with a woman. There's no doubt in my mind.
I have made out with a
Yeah,
woman,
there
but
it
after
is. There was an
painting like
immediate
5
reaction.
billion breasts, I definitely am looking for the male parts.
Oh really? So you don't like when you're? I thought you said you
love
enjoyed.
painting breasts, but I don't get any
You never
tingly
like-
feelings
Right.
that
I
make
mean,
my
you-
knees buckle.
You never just stop and just start slapping them around.
Right, like,
a good
get over
question.
here, girl. No.
You don't want to just start
No.
boning them.
And Marissa,
But you know,
have
that's
you ever?
good for my career, you know, because you get away with painting better. It's like, if I bring a guy to help me paint, he usually has to be a homosexual, so.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Joe's in
Those,
B more.
those are the rules.
So, Marissa, have you ever made out with a girl? That's a yes.
In her mind, Scarlett Johansson.
That's a
I
yes.
have. I've done lots of things to Scarlett Johansson that she doesn't know about in my
Oh.
mind. But actually, yes, I have.
Yeah.
Jessica, have
you.
you ever painted a guy with a nice set of man boobs? Phil Mickelson, Pedro Guerrero, someone like that?
Yeah, I've painted on muscles. This one guy, I painted him as the Incredible Hulk, and he just kept wanting me to make him look thinner, and I
Wow, does that
I
work?
explained to him I'm not a surgeon, I'm just a painter, but I
yeah.
can paint in the abs, and I got a weird request last week to paint the male parts, and I'm like, you know, it's really
you
not
wanted
what I
male
do.
parts painted on them?
I've never done that. I've never done that. I've painted men, but not the.
Not
I'm a,
That was probably
I'm a professional.
pretty
I mean, this is
Ivon
a
in the
real-
morning
Yeah,
farewell
this-
show.
This is a real business.
This isn't a scam. We should let
this is
people
not
know.
a scam.
They can go to jessicadana.com, just like you would, just 2 words, jessicadana.com. You can see the various different things that she does.
Very nice. JessicaDana.com. Doug, if you want to get painted this weekend.
Well, that's an option. I'm not that
Jay,
busy.
would you like to massage, caress, get kicked, suck, lick, anything with Marissa or Tara's feet? It seems like their game, right? You guys seem like you're all over it. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Paint tastes good.
The paint tastes good.
It's edible paint.
That's what I heard.
If he wants to admire the paint, go for it. But
he loves to get foot massages.
Well, we're going to have to get it
No,
off.
I'm not going to.
You don't like giving foot massage?
No, I do like giving foot massage.
He'd be single if they didn't.
I actually want to rub Jessica's feet.
Jessica's not painted. But it doesn't matter, Jessica, if you would like to have your feet rubbed by a guy who really is basically a professional, what an opportunity this is for you.
I think it's an opportunity for him. I think that he's thinking,
What?
go with the painter and you get to rub many a feet instead of just one. This guy
I don't
is
want to
good
mess
at
up the
investing.
paint.
Yeah, he feels bad about messing up the paint, so he'd like to give you a foot massage. Are you up for this this morning,
A foot
Jessica?
massage?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I work till 4 a.m.
Can we have
we
somebody
go
bring a chair in so she can kind
Let's
kind of settle in?
go. I like that.
You have
Doug,
the
I like that flavor.
What do you have there, Jennings?
This is the pink chiffon.
This is why they wouldn't let Zara come in.
Pink chiffon.
Yeah, we keep it here every day.
Pink chiffon.
So we'll have here comes Ziggy with a chair.
He's bringing in the lotion
And,
everything.
Jay, is this a treat for you?
It is now.
And so we're gonna have a little massage. The pink chiffon is out. This is good. I think this is good.
What kind of
Just put it right in there. There you go.
Oh, you have
I had a feeling she was going to have good feet.
pink
The rubbing has started. The rubbing has started down here.
I'll get my pictures. We have 3 cameras
Look
on
at
this.
Timmy taking pictures.
We have 3 cameras. I got to get a good shot because the people.
See,
How's
don't
it
wish
feel,
I would've
girl?
brought my ducky.
How's it feel, girl?
Don't you wish I would have brought my ducky?
She wanted to wear rubber ducky shoes.
A rubber ducky shoes?
No, they're not rubber. They're slippers. You just put them on and they got the little ducky head on the top of it with the little bow.
Do you have anime slippers at all?
No, I don't.
Great question.
I don't. I wish I did, but I don't.
You don't
She
watch.
meant real duckies, not like those ducky shoes from back before Pearl Harbor. She meant
1977.
79.
Jay is rubbing the right foot. He's giving the right foot a
How is
really
it going?
I'm giving it a workout.
He's kneading it. Yeah,
Jay,
really
how is
good workout.
how is
I'm
Jessica's
enjoying
feet?
it. I'm enjoying it, and people should go to JessicaDana.com.
Jessica,
How you feeling,
Marissa, if you
girl?
can move the mic down by Jessica while she experiences this euphoria. How would you describe
That's
this?
What about the other foot? There's
Other
another
foot,
foot.
I feel uneven.
All
I'm
right,
going to
give
be
me the other
limping.
foot, girl.
Well,
do it just
typically
one
I
foot.
go to the nail shop to get this done.
How is Jennings doing?
Oh, he's doing a great job. He could
that.
rub my feet anytime.
There we go. Have that
Look
going
at
for me.
you, Jay.
You on Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
So's Doug, except he doesn't reply to anybody.
I'm so pressed for time.
Well, it seems like it's getting really, really naughty over
Well,
there.
it's enjoying.
And you have the pink chiffon?
I got the chiffon.
I can smell it from here.
What a wonderful fragrance. Well, ladies, thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so
for coming
much.
in. Jay
Very
gets to rub
nicely
the
done.
painter's
Thank
feet.
you.
Marissa and Tara.
I didn't want to
again,
mess up the paintings.
and then Jay wound up
He's going to wash them off later.
rubbing down the
The
painter's
painter.
feet on a Foot Fetish Friday. I just tweeted a number of pictures. They are up there for your viewing pleasure at T. McKernan. Ladies, thank you so much for coming
Yes.
in. We appreciate it. You're
Thank
wonderful.
you. Thank
Great to hear you're all into women as well. It's 9:17 in St. Louis. We'll take a break. Another fine Foot Fetish Friday celebration here on the ITDRoll.com Morning After live from the Bomberito Group studios.